Hello, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the 35th Trishmas Concert, the first online Trishmas Concert. And before we actually launch the music, I wanted to say thank you to a handful of people. First off, the Woodstock Folk Festival for inviting us to be a part of their concert series. To Doug Lofstrom, we're here recording at Little Miracles Studio. Doug, thank you for giving your time and your energy to video record this. To Jacob Allen for sound and video assistance, and especially to my wonderful musical friends Diana Laffey and Alpha Stewart Jr. For coming out here to join me and to be a part of this, even though everything. In a little bit, we'll be doing a little bit of annual music and a little lighthearted silliness. And Alpha, will you start us off seriously? Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? What I hear? Singing through the sky, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? What I hear? A song, high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? What I know? In your palace walls, mighty king, do you know what I know? What I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. What I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. What I say. A child, sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Do you hear what I hear? What I hear? Do you hear what I hear? What I hear? What I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? What I hear? What I hear? Beautiful, beautiful. The 35th Trishmas Concert has officially begun. We're recording here. It's still November as we prepare this recording to be uploaded. This is about the time of year that I start holding a vision of snow. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. When it comes, it's all my fault. But I love the idea of a white Christmas. It could snow Christmas Eve, stay snowy on Christmas Day, and melt that night. It would be just fine with me. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Let's do it again, Alpha. Sing along if you want. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and where children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Da 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 da. So my wonderful friend Diana Laffey has a very different kind of approach to Christmas, and I'm going to turn it over to her.
How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to spend a holiday away across the sea? How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to hang your stocking from a great big coconut tree? How'd you like like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? You will never stray, for every day your Christmas dreams come true. You will never stray, for every day your Christmas dreams come true. La 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 la.
So I actually was in Hawaii in December a couple years ago, and it was the weirdest thing to have Christmas carols going in the background and people wearing flip-flops and bikinis, and that's where I learned this song. On the first day of Christmas, my tutu means aunt. My tutu gave to me one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the second day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 2 cocoa nuts and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the third day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 6 hula lessons, 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 7 shrimp a-swimming, 6 hula lessons, 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 8 ukuleles, 7 shrimp a-swimming, 6 hula lessons, 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 9 pounds of poi, 8 ukuleles, 7 shrimp a-swimming, 6 hula lessons, 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 10 cans of soda, 9 pounds of poi, 8 ukuleles, 7 shrimp a-swimming, 6 hula lessons, 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 11 televisions, 10 cans of soda, 9 pounds of poi, 8 ukuleles, 7 shrimp a-swimming, 6 hula lessons, 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 12 grass skirts, 11 televisions, 10 cans of soda, 9 pounds of poi, 8 ukuleles, 7 shrimp a-swimming, 6 hula lessons, 5 fat pigs, 4 flour lays, 3 dried squid, 2 cocoa nuts, and one mina bird and one papaya tree.
La, 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 la.
We've had a lot of really wonderful years together playing music and being on the road, a couple of pretty interesting adventures. I think I'm going to let Alpha tell you about this one. We had, it was New Year, we were going out to play first night in Michigan.
'Twas the day of the gig, and I had to work. I was pushing overtime, and I felt like a jerk. I had quite a drive and not that much time because the gig, you see, was across the state line. So I found the expressway and I hit the gas. There was this semi that I wanted to pass when suddenly there came a boom and a clatter. I looked in my rear view to see what was the matter. And what do you think with mine eyes I did see? But nuts, bolts, and smoke coming out behind me. I was in shock, not sure what to do. And I didn't believe that this could be true. And my first compulsion was to stomp on the brake. But an inner voice said, Alpha, that would be a mistake. Hit your hazard light, then ever so gently pull off to the right. After I finally got towed, Doug and Trish I did call. They came back to get me, equipment and all. And we drove to Michigan that very night. And we wrote this song, and it all came out right.
Going to play for the new year, having fun, driving through here. We're cruising along, singing a song, happy in a car that's from Japan. Heard a clunk, heard a clatter, something broke. What's the matter? It's metal, it's big, we're late for the gig, walking 'cause our car is from Japan. On 94 we tried to call the tow man. He said he would get there right away. Then he said credit card and we said no, man. He said call me back when you can afford to pay in cash later on. We'll be weeping while the rest of the world is sleeping. We'll cry and we'll laugh, we'll drag your drive shaft, walking 'cause your car is from Japan. We'll be walking 'cause your car is from Japan. So we got to the gig, late for the sound check, late starting, and decided we would just, since we had this song, we decided we would just tell the story about why we were late, apologize, and sing this song. And at the end of this song, we got a standing ovation. I was floored. I looked over at Alpha, and he whispered to me, "We're close to Detroit, Tricia." So I feel the need here to talk just a little bit about the difference between parody and Trishmas carols. Walkin' 'Cause My Car is from Japan, which we all wrote, and The 12 Days of Christmas, which was written by Bob Magoon, Edward Kenny, and Gordon Phelps, the Hawaiian 12 Days. Those are both parodies. Recognizable songs with brand new lyrics that... I'm going to start that segment again. Recognizable songs with brand new lyrics that were created specifically to create comedy while staying loosely in line with the original song. So Trishmas carols are completely different. Trishmas carols, which is actually the name of the whole genre given to my dear friend Stephen Finch, gave it that name. I used to just say Tricia butchers the classics, but Stephen said, oh no, these are Trishmas carols, and that stuck. And actually over the years, so many of them came into being that during the course of a live Trishmas concert, I would probably do many of them, because we do 2 sets. It's several hours long. But for this concert, I'm going to just do a few of them. And what I wanted to let you all know is I do have a CD out, Trishmas Carols. And this, the segment that we recorded live at KUNI, Doug and I did many years ago, that is on that CD. But for those of you who are supporting this concert and the Woodstock Folk Festival series, I will email me and I'll send you a link so you can get this segment. It'll be my Christmas present to all of you. And you email me at triciababa at AOL.com. That's Tricia, Tricia Baba, at AOL.com. And I'll send you the link so you can get the Trishmas carols for free. So let's see now, where do we start? Well, the very first Trishmas carol that was ever born was actually an act of musical revenge. I was trying to make my partner, Lori Noel, laugh so hard that her Diet Coke would come up through her nose. And this was a thing we did to each other regularly in the old days. If you could crack your partner up on stage so bad that they'd lose it, there was like, that was as good as making excellent music. So this was to her. She actually is the oldest child in her family, and her name really is Noel. So this was the very first Trishmas carol. The first Noel the angels did say was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, born is the King of Israeli people. And so I had so much fun doing that. I'm a Gemini, so be careful if you try this at home. My mind loved the idea of taking one and putting it to another. And so I tried a few more and they didn't all work. I think the second one I tried was, we three kings of Orient are bearing gifts. We traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. And after that it would fall apart. And so I just kind of gave up on that one. But I didn't stop trying. And the next one that came and worked was this. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Oh, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, round yon virgin mother and child. So here in this space of silence, usually there's applause and people cheering and laughing, and it's interesting to me how clearly you can really hear what the lyric is when you put it to a different melody. And there's nothing that demonstrates it better than this next song. Better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. He sees you when you're sleeping. That used to scare the heck out of me when I was little. Just scare the heck out of me. And sung that way, it's even scarier, isn't it? So the first phase of Trishmas carols in development was stuff like that, things I found. There are other ones, but the next phase, things shifted when people started to bring me their ideas. And one of the most amazing ones was somebody came to me and said, Tricia, do you know that you can sing Amazing Grace to the tune of Gilligan's Island? And then they said, and you can sing Jingle Bells to Frosty you can sing Jingle Bells to the tune of the House of the Rising Sun. Jingle Bells to the tune of the House of the Rising Sun. Now that was an eye-opening suggestion because up until this point, I had always had like kind of the boundaries of one Christmas carol to another Christmas carol. But this opened the idea of Christmas carol lyrics to anything. And I had already used House of the Rising Sun to do the Lord's Prayer. I used to sing the words of the Lord's Prayer to the tune of the House of the Rising Sun. And it was really beautiful, actually. And people that didn't want to ride me out of town on a rail loved it. But so I was thinking, since they already did Jingle Bells, what else could I do? What could I do to House of the Rising Sun? And this was what happened. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. I can't do anymore. It's sad. He melts. It gets ugly. It's. But the next one was. It was kind of a miraculous inspiration. One of those things that comes to you in the middle of the night, you know, in that ya-ya land place where you're not really asleep yet, but you're not really awake anymore, that little time place. That's when this one came in. Okay. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carol being sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows some turkey and some mistletoe help to make the seasons bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know Santa's on his way. He's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Every mother's child is going to spy to see if reindeers really know how to fly. So I'm offering a simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. And I think we're want to do one more right now. And this one, actually, I need to give credit to Carlos Stripes. Carlos came into his and hers one night during December when I was doing some of the Trishmas carols, and after the set, he came up to me and he whispered this in my ear, and it was like floodlights came on. The idea was so amazing. So, okay, thank you, Carlos. Wherever you are on the planet, thank you for this one. It's very serious. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you saw it, you would surely say it glows. All of the other reindeer would laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, oh, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Oh, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph, Rudolph, Rudolph. Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Oh. This is very interesting doing this with no audience response. And also, as I was singing through Rudolph, I think it's the first, we've been doing these things for so many years that actually parts of the Trishmas concert are actually sing-alongs now. And I usually hand out a little booklet and people sing these Trishmas carols with us. So it feels very empty without all of your voices. So I hope you're singing along at home. Now, going to do a little blues because I can. And this is a piece that, let me see, changing my notes. This is a piece that I created because I can. Rudolph was a reindeer, had a shiny nose. If you ever saw him, you would say it glowed. All the other reindeer would laugh and call him names. Wouldn't let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. He had the blues. He had the blues. Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh? Then the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee, Rudolph, with your red nose, you'll go down in history. You ready?
Yep.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, la 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 la. La 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and the weather, la 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 la. La 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yay, 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 Tricia and Alpha, yay, yay.
And Diana.
And Diana, that's right. Don't forget about me. Diana, wonderful Diana, who's out in her car in the driveway, which I think you're going to see a little bit of footage of that at some point during the course of this concert.
So pick up your dirty socks.
Oh, Alpha and I, let's see, 35 years. Alpha was not around for the first couple of Trishmas concerts, but he has been around for most of them. And when I always wanted to sing this next song, and the gift of Alpha and his amazing drumming and incredible energy in my life and my music is really the heart of what this song has always been for me, even before I met him. So I'm going to let Alpha finish adjusting, and then he will start us off whenever you're ready, Alpha.
Time. Yeah.
Told me pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum. So to honor him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, when we come, little baby, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, I am a poor boy to pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. I have no gift to bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, that's fit to give our king, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum. Shall I play for you, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, on my drum? Mary nodded, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. The ox and lamb kept time, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. I played my drum for him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. I played my best for him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. Then he smiled at me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, me and my drum, me and my drum, me and my drum, me and my drum. Our own little drummer boy. Christmas just wouldn't be complete, Alpha, without sharing that piece of music with you. One of the things that I've done over the last couple of years is I wrote new lyrics, serious lyrics, to one of my favorite Christmas songs. And those of you who know me know that I have a reputation for that. If there's a song that I love, but something about the lyric is either ageist or racist or sexist or just offensive to me, I usually check, and if everyone involved is dead, I throw their lyrics out, I write new ones. So I definitely had a little more to say. And here it is. And I made the rhythm Middle Eastern because that's really where it all started. God rest ye gentle people, let nothing you dismay. Remember peace and goodness flow surely through this day. Remember we are made from love and love will light the way. We are tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. We are tidings of comfort and joy. We are, we are, we are. On that first Christmas morning they traveled near and far to celebrate a holy child born underneath a star. And so the world was filled with love. Remember who we are. We are tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. We are tidings of comfort and joy. We are, we are, we are. Across this great round earth of ours, the people meet in prayer. One heart, one mind, one family, a single vision share. We only have to live as love, and love will lead us there. We are tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. We are tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. We are tidings of comfort and joy. We are, we are, we are. God rest ye, gentle people, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. So now I have two pieces left, one serious one and the last and greatest, in my opinion, of the Trishmas carols. So I think let's do I Will Walk. This is the place in the concert where we would normally get an encore. That would have been our last song. We would normally get an encore, but since you're all out there cheering wildly, I know I can feel you in my psyche. We're going to give ourselves an encore, and this is a piece that I wrote, and followed by the last Trishmas carol. If you want to sing along with us at home, please do. Let's see, I have to get it. I just have to figure out my pitches. Do, do, do. I think I'm going to put it there. I will walk slowly, slowly with my sister. I will walk one step at a time. I will walk slowly, slowly with my brother. I will walk one step at a time. In the light I will walk. I will walk slowly, slowly, slowly with my sister. I will walk one step at a time. I will walk slowly, slowly with my brother. I will walk one step at a time. In the light, where there is light in the soul, there is beauty in the person. And where there is beauty in the person, there is harmony in the home. Where there is harmony in the home, there is honor in the nation. And where there is honor in the nation, there is peace in the world. I will walk. I will walk slowly, 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 brother, with my brother. I will walk one step at a time. I will walk slowly, slowly, sister, with my sister. I will walk one step at a time. In the light. One more time. I will walk slowly, slowly with my sister. I will walk one step at a time. I will walk slowly, slowly with my brother. I will walk one step at a time in the light. Last line. walk one step at a time in the light. Last time. I will walk one step at a time in the light. Okay. Thank you again, everyone. We're going to do one more song and call this concert finished. Again, thank you to everyone, Jacob, Doug, Alpha, Diana, Carol Obertebessing, and the Woodstock Folk Festival for inviting us to be a part of this series. I hope wherever you are and whoever you're with, that you're healthy and comfortable and peaceful. This last piece is back into comedy, so I don't want you to get a psychic whiplash because we're moving from such a serious piece into humor, so I'm letting you know. This is my favorite, I think, of all the Trishmas carols. And it was born, Doug and I used to go to gigs together in his Volkswagen. And he played full-size bass in those days, and he would have his bass diagonal passenger seat to the back, and I would sit in the middle behind the driver's seat, and I would get to see him in the rearview mirror. And we were coming home from some Christmas gig, and you know, in those days there was about 12 songs that we would sing for a whole month, you know, and that's another kind of reason that the Trishmas carols grew and grew and grew, just out of something different to do with these songs. And this arrangement was born in that Volkswagen in the rearview mirror. Okay? Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la. Don we all now our gay apparel, fa la la, fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la la la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la la la. Deck the halls, fa la la la, fa la la la, with boughs of holly, fa la la la, fa la la la, and see the blazing Yule before us, and strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la la la, 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 la 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 la. Wherever you are, have yourselves a merry little Christmas, a happy New Year, or whatever other holiday you celebrate. Celebrate with joy and with love, and be kind to one another. Thank you.